In this video, we're going to show how to leverage GitLab Duo to modernize a simple C++ application to Java. Here is the C++ application, and to start with, we're going to invoke GitLab Duo and ask it to explain this code. GitLab Duo returns a very thorough explanation of what this code does, and by reading the information, we can tell that this application takes as an input a zip code, and then it calls out to a service on the internet to return the air quality index for that specific zip code. So let's proceed and compile this C++ application with the commands indicated in its README file. And then let's change directory to the build directory where the executable has been generated. And then we run the compile executable by passing it a zip code and confirm that it returns the air quality index for that specific zip code as number 2. Now that we have confirmed that the C++ program runs well, we can ask GitLab Duo chat to refactor the entire application to Java. We also ask it to generate each Java class that is necessary for the migration, as well as the content of the pom.xml. And most importantly, we ask it to also generate the file structure of the resulting project. As you can see, GitLab Duo chat replies with a very thorough explanation and description and the content of each of the Java classes that are needed for the migrated Java application. As we inspect each of the files in the chat window, we copy the content of each to a local file. GitLab Duo is helping us reduce the amount of time and effort for this migration by providing all of the refactoring assets and information we need to accomplish this task successfully. We're using Maven for the building and execution of this Java application, so this is where we asked chat to generate the pom.xml as well. The pom.xml lists all the dependencies and all the libraries that are needed by the application. So we copy that as well. And lastly, we see the project directory structure of the resulting application. We can see 3 Java classes: air quality checker, API client, and geolocation, and also the location of pom.xml. So with all this information at our fingertips, we can go ahead and switch projects to another one that I've already pre-created called Air Quality App Modernized. And this is where we're going to store and create all these generated files that we copied to a local file. The first file we create is pom.xml, and then we paste the contents to it. Then we continue with the second file called airqualitychecker.java. Again, we paste the contents that we have saved before. We continue with API client.java, and we paste in its refactored generated content. And the last file is geolocation.java. We then save all the files in the project. And let's say we forgot how to run the Maven command to build this project. So we can go back and ask GitLab Duo chat about it. And chat replies to us with a detailed explanation on how to run the Maven command, and also reminds us to define an API key environment variable, which we do. Then we run the Maven clean package command to build the Java application. And we can use also the example statement provided by chat to run the jar file as a result of the building. As we run the jar file, we verify that the return statement is the same as the one from the C++ application. So we've leveraged GitLab Duo to refactor a simple C++ application to a memory-safe Java application, saving us effort and time in doing so.